Well, I made it right at 8 o'clock this time, which is it's a plus. We got what, 3 people here right now. I'm not sure how big this one will be. This channel's still in the process of growing, so we'll just have to see uh, how fast it grows. Y'all enjoying the cooler weather? Can everybody hear me okay? I'm not sure if everybody can hear me. All right, there's Spooktator Bob. He's here. Nancy said she'd be here. You enjoying the cooler weather, Bob? Is it cooler up there already? Woo, 30, man. I love that kind of weather. It has been so hot here. We've been running in the hundreds. Today we was like 95. It's just like summer does not want to quit. We've had a few days that teased us with some really nice weather, but it has just been like totally just, I don't know, hot. No rain, no nothing. The lakes are down. Hey, Sky King. Uh, it's been hot and miserable. Uh, Hopefully the cooler weather is on its way with Halloween coming up and the boys are all ready. Hey, Deadpool, Southern California, but ready for the cooler weather for sure. Hello, Cassie. Man, 51 sounds good too, Sky King. I wish we could get some of that up here for sure. Not real cold yet because I still got some catfish to run in the fall. We do better in the fall on the catfish than we do usually in the heat of the summer. Uh-oh, Bob, you may have something going on up there. Hey, save that thought, Bob, for tomorrow night on the live on the other channel. And I'd like to hear about that for sure. Yeah, I bet Tennessee's got some good hunting up there too, Sky King. See, I watched somebody. There's Kendall Gray, I think, up around that area, Kentucky, Tennessee, somewhere like that. He says they have a lot of deer up there by you guys. I seen those pictures you sent, Bob, of your house up there, and it looks like you could have just about anything running around up in them hills, about like down here. Now, Sky King said he's got an awesome place. I'm getting ready to get my feeder out too, start dropping some corn, some salt licks, and all. Meredith, glad to have you, Meredith. I know how them phones can be, man. Technology gets the best of me a lot of times. I'm just winging it most of the time, even from whenever I quit work with all the new computers and technology that came in. It's like you just keep falling behind, falling behind. Yes, I agree, Deadpools. It 70 and 80 is great because that gives you like a nice night of camping. You can build a fire, kick back, have some coffee, cappuccino, hot chocolate, whatever you like, apple cider. Just look at the lake. We got some beautiful sunsets around here. I mean, we've had some really pretty pictures. Uh, Kaylee takes a lot. I take a lot of sunset pictures also. Yeah, Bob, we get that here. Uh, we get a lot of cars hit deer. We get a lot of fatality wrecks with deer. We get a lot with cows too. We have a lot of cows around here in Oklahoma. We have a lot of cattle farmers. But yeah, the deer can be bad. But man, I sure do like them back straps. That's what I'm waiting on. I like to go out and I like to smoke them. And I put a little bit of that Cajun seasoning on them, and that's good. Hey, Robert. Well, you got some good temperatures there. I got a knife gave to me by a really close friend. I'll show it to y'all. It's really nice. He sent it to me. He watches the channel. It's it's made by Kissing Crane. It's really pretty nice. I'll show you. It's you can see here, and on the blade here, on the main blade, and it's really sharp. It says, "Never forget the sorrow of an entire people," and it's an Indian on a horse with an arrow below it. I don't know if y'all can see that. And on the other blade he sent me, it has the Trail of Tears, and it's really pretty. It shows the Trail of Tears, and it's got some sayings on it. But I really like it. It's really sharp, but it's pretty cool. I don't know if I could cut anything with it. So what I told him. It's too nice. Yeah, doe are good. Uh, I think doe tastes better. I shot a doe a couple of years back, and man, it was the best tasting meat. Of course, I'll eat a buck too. It don't matter. Got me another thing too. I'll show y'all. I got this. It's a hat to hold the GoPro while I'm out. Instead of having to wear the headband, it's an actual ball hat. So we're gonna try that and see if it's a little easier. I don't know if all y'all know, we got the motor in today for the boat, and we got the charger. So we're going to probably be going out in the morning where we can actually get out to the lake, and we're going to be able to set some jugs out in the lake. So y'all's going to get some really good views of the lake, and hopefully be pulling in some catfish tomorrow evening. So you won't want to miss that video. Try to get it out just as fast as we can. So no habit. I want to move away from here. Never been a Cali girl. Oh yeah. Oklahoma's pretty redneck. We got a lot of empty spaces out here for sure, Deadpools. Um, let's see. What is your all's favorite thing about fall? What's your favorite thing to do in the fall? One of my favorite things in the fall is sit out on the porch in the cold, brisk mornings, have your coffee, your cocoa, whatever your drink is, fires while you're fishing. I even like to smoke out during the winter. I think smoking out in the winter is a really fun thing to do. I guess maybe because you got a little bit of snow falling, it's cold, and you got the heat off the smoker, the smell of the food, and just the view, of the hills, the snow, the valleys, everything. It's just my favorite time of the year. It just makes everything smell so much better, taste so much better. Uh, Another thing I like to do is I like to watch movies. I love to hunt in the snow. I love the hunting season of the fall. And snuggling's good. I snuggle Hunter all the time. I think he runs from me half the time. He's like, "Dad, I don't want to snuggle." Yeah, nothing like a wood stove, Robert. I like the taste of deer meat, but if you don't like the strong taste, you can soak it in the ice box in buttermilk or a beer overnight, and then that takes a lot of the game out. Yeah. Grizzly bear snuggly, man. That's what I do. Hot weather is hard on me. I tease everybody and tell them hot weather is hard on a fat boy. I've had 3 heat strokes, and the doctors told me no more. The last heat stroke I had, I was actually out in the boat with my ex, and I started throwing up, passed out, and I didn't even remember the ride to the boat ramp. So it was kind of scary. I'm glad I was with somebody though, or she didn't throw me in. Being outside and taking a deep breath to enjoy nature, my soul is at peace at the cooler weather. I agree, Deadpool. It's like the weather just brings on a whole new atmosphere. It just makes you feel so much better. Yeah, Cassie, I like all that too. I could go on and on with all that. Kaylee went to town, so she didn't make it. She's at Walmart, I guess, picking up an order. You know how women are when they go to Walmart. They're probably not going to be back for a couple of hours. They say, "Oh, we'll be right back," but you can count on about 3 or 4 hours. So I don't know if she'll make it back in time for the live or not. It don't I don't know how long the live will go tonight. Depends on how many people show up, how many things we get through. Uh, what's some of y'all's favorite foods to eat in the fall? Like, what do y'all like to eat in the fall? What is your favorite things to make? Like kind of like comfort foods. What is the main thing you look, forward to making in the fall? Yes, Deadpool. I love fires and snow. That's like the perfect day for me right there. And of course, if I can go out and get some game or something, some fish or some fried catfish, brown beans, cornbread, some gravy on a cold, snowy day. That's always really good. Um, I think hot chocolate and cocoa is what Spooktator Bob says. Yeah, I like hot chocolate and cocoa too. I like cappuccinos. I'm not real picky really. I just don't like apple cider vinegar. I'm not a real big fan of that. How many of y'all make homemade chili? I said apple cider and Deadpool says she likes apple cider and fish on an open fire. Yes, and I'll take a coffee or something. Thank you, Robert. We're going to be going back out this fall. I got a lot of information on tomorrow night's live. I'm going to drop to you guys. I think you're going to enjoy it. Uh, Eggnog. My son loves eggnog. He drinks it by the gallon. I think Connor loves it too. My other son, my older son. Uh, yeah, tomorrow night's show is going to be pretty interesting. I got some stuff lined out, and I think y'all are going to really enjoy it. Cassie said she makes homemade chili. That's what I do. Also, I make homemade chili, and I like homemade soup. I like to barbecue. Like I said, I like to smoke out. Uh, Sometimes I just get lazy and maybe just have like a cup of just that Lipton chicken noodle soup or something. Sit there and sip it and watch the snowfall or whatever. And of course, you got Christmas that comes up. The kids love Christmas and everything like that. I was wondering if y'all would like to see us do a catch, clean, cook maybe on the lake. We've been talking about doing that. Maybe going down to the lake, getting a catfish or whatever, cooking it right there on the bank and eating it. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Them boys are everything, man. I got to get them out, teach them how to be men. That's what I try to do. Uh, teach them to hunt, fish. That's how I grew up. I didn't go out, and do bad things. And I mean, I was ornery, but I think you distill it in them while they're young. They'll never, forget it. And I go what the Bible says. You teach them the right path, and they'll follow that path. They may stray away from it, but they're going to come back to it. And you got to get them out there and show them that you care. Teach them, show them. Don't. In today's world, there's too many feminine men and stuff. I mean, get them out there, get them hunting, get them tracking in the woods, camping. Me and my cousin Larry, he's my brother. We would go and just spend time in the woods all the time. If it was even just walking out in the woods, sitting on a fence post and just visiting, that's what we done. It was always outdoors. We fished. Me and him fished out of the back of an old Ford truck. We done that so many times. Caught a lot of catfish. Had catfish fries. He pretty much lived with me, and man, it was just great times. You got to get them out and show them. There's a lot of fun to be had out there for sure. Deadpool's makes hot chili. You are you in the Air Force, Deadpool? I don't like real hot. I don't mind spicy, but I don't like real hot. Another thing they was talking about on the news, I think we got a chance of rain, like a 5% chance, but that's not going to affect me in the morning. The boys can't wait to go out and set those jugs in the morning. We actually got the battery charging now to put in the boat. I'm excited too. That's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, man. You go out there and you never know if that jug's going to be just dunking under. We've had out of our lake, I believe the heaviest one I heard was a 102-pound flathead was brought out of here. Nothing for 60, 70, 80 pounders to be brought out of here. They're noodled every year out of this lake. So we got a good chance of hooking a big one tomorrow. We got some really nice catfish out there. I think our internet might be running a little slow. Yeah, Bob, I do jalapenos and cayenne peppers, but sometimes I'll buy a jar of jalapenos and I can eat them just like candy. And then sometimes I buy a jar of jalapenos and man, they're hotter than the pits of Hades, man. Them things set me on fire. I don't know what the difference is. If maybe they're grown by another pepper and some of them aren't, or I don't, because I don't take the seeds out of none of them. I like the seeds, so I don't know what's causing that. Maybe I just need to grow some next year in the garden. Ship you guys whatever I have left. Y'all can send me your addresses. I used to ship pecans a long time ago. Me and my ex used to pick pecans. We sold them every year. We shipped them as far as even Alaska. Oh, Deadpool's fishing's great. Uh, I love to fish. I can go sit on the riverbank all day. I could camp down there for a weekend. I mean, just being in the woods to me, that's living, it's life. Now, of course, if you know my other channel, sometimes when you're down in the woods, you're not always alone. Just because you don't take somebody with you doesn't mean there's not somebody down there with you or something. Or, you take the right precautions, get ready your food, take it away from camp, stuff like that. You're usually okay. You might get a little curious, but oh, and Deadpool's, are you in the service? Are you in the Air Force? Is that what you were saying? I hear you. My ears will burn too if I eat something hot for sure. So, how many of y'all are you work for the Air Force? That's awesome. That's cool. I got a lot of friends work for the Air Force, civilians, and a lot of family that's in the military. Uh, so, how many of y'all's want to carve pumpkins with your kids? How many of y'all's going to be doing that with your kids? Yeah, I watch a lot of horror movies too, Angie. Matter of fact, I watched one. What was it I watched the other night? I'm trying to think of the name of it. I'll have to find it and post it. But I watched another movie last night. It was really good, and it's the movie Prey. It's on Hulu. That was a really good movie. I was kind of afraid it was going to be a little hokey, but it ended up being a pretty good movie. Ah, you stay busy, Deadpool. You got four. I've got four too. That's cool. Yeah, I love carving pumpkins with them. Oh yeah, Bob. I love hot dogs for sure. Cassie says she'll be carving some pumpkins and pumpkin pie. We have to have pumpkin pie. I mean, I'm making something new this year too. I think catfishing's better in the fall too than it is in the summer. It seems like they bite better. How many of y'all like crawfish? Do any of you guys eat crawfish? On our Halloween party coming up, we're going to be eating some crawfish, and I think we're going to do some crawfish, some crab. I'm making a Oreo cookie roll up deal. We're going to make some sugar cookies. The kids are going to decorate them. We're going to do a whole big old Halloween film on that. And on the other channel, of course, we're going to be doing the hayride, spook hunt. Maybe something will happen, maybe it won't. But we are going to go to a pretty hot spot for that night. And I think my mom's maybe going to drive. I've tried to talk her into that, and we're all going to ride on the trailer. So that should be really interesting. Something jumps on the trailer, y'all probably going to see the fastest trailer clear out you've ever seen. Spook tater, it's really good. I enjoy it. Of course, I could eat about 6 pounds of it. That stuff is, I think it's delicious. Yeah, Robert, I do too. I think they're awesome. Have any of y'all ever been to the Roaring River? Done any trout fishing? Shreveport? I've never been to Shreveport. I would love to go there though. I bet there's a lot of good food down there. No mud bugs for you, Bob? And pull their tail off and suck their brains out. I've hardly been out of Oklahoma, Bob. I need to go down there sometime, Robert. That sounds like a really cool place to visit. So, how many of y'all prepare for like power outages and stuff like that during the winter times? We got a lot of canned food back, a lot of survival food back. We do the Mountain House survival food. The kids like those pouches pretty good too. They're pretty easy, and the kids they enjoy them a lot. Oh, electrician. I try to be sometimes, but it don't always work out good for me. Sometimes I end up lighting up the wrong thing. It's usually me. I need to ship spook taters and crawfish. Deadpool, that sounds like a fun idea. I haven't ate everything around here yet though, so I'm looking forward to trying some new things around here. We're look well, we tried to get some gar. That hasn't worked out real good yet, but hopefully we're still going to get some. We got a little bit of time, still got a little window that we can get in there and get some gar. Are any of y'all going to be on the abnormal live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock? It'll be the same time tomorrow night if y'all are interested in going to that one. I want to send Bob some crawfish in the mail. Might have to like stick some dry ice in a box and send you a bunch. The catfish ought to be coming up into the shallows right now, though. The way that water's starting to cool off, we're getting a lot of fog on it and stuff. So they'll start coming up in there eating. We should start whacking some big ones. Yeah, Bob. Deadpool says she'll be there. Cassie says she'll be on. Spooktator Bob plans to watch. Robert, did you have a good garden this year? What's that show? He'll love the crawfish. What's that show? I don't know about the show. Uh, yeah, the gardens were okay. Just not a lot of water, man. We didn't get enough water. Hopefully this year we're going to have a better garden. I'm going bigger with the garden. I think we're going to start a orchard this year is the plan. Me and Hunter want to start an orchard. Yeah, Meredith. Spending time with the family is the most important thing. That's what I enjoy doing the most. That's one of my favorite things to do is spending time with the family and wrestling the kids. Of course, Logan and Hunter, they keep me pretty busy. They like to fight and wrestle, and them boys, you can wake them up at don't matter what time in the morning and say, "Are you ready to go fishing?" And man, they're up putting on their shoes. Their eyes ain't even open. Gar is actually really good. I've made swamp patties out of them, is what I call them, and also have fried it, and I love it. Either way, it's really, really good. I think it's a really good tasting fish. A lot of people just throw them up on the bank and let them die because they call them trash fish, but what they don't realize is they're actually really not a trash fish. A catfish is more of a scavenger than they are. Anybody dove hunting? I went out and done a little bit of dove hunting today. I didn't get any today. Took the boys. They had a lot of fun. It's just getting them out there. Really, they get to laughing, and of course the birds are flying over, and they say they're going too fast. How do you slow them down? I guess they're wanting to put brakes on them so they can shoot them. I'll have to try that, Bob. Robert, I've all my life have been in some sort of law enforcement security position. I've got a lot of extra training that I have took over the years. I've had the privilege of working with the SOT, Special Operations and Tactics, and working with some other special groups. And I've got some federal training, stuff like that. So what I do mainly is I look at them as a different. I guess I look at them different than most people do. I have a different feeling about them. Like I said, my grandpa was 100% full blood Indian, and a lot of people say they're Guyana-Pithecus. I shouldn't even be going into this on here. I'll get in trouble if I go too much. They'll take my uh, comments away. But I will say that they say that they're Gigantopithecus. I don't believe that. Like I said, my grandpa, 100% full blood, was on Trail of Tears. Said they were humans, is what they called them. They didn't call them animals. They called them pretty much humans. They were just larger, bigger, hairier, but pretty much, he said, like us, but not as knowledgeable. So, not survival, hunters, gatherers, medicinal, medicines and what plants to use, stuff like that. But they were what they called the shy tribe, and that's pretty much what I base a lot of it. And then my personal experiences with them. Everybody talks about, oh, you got to have a big gun to kill them, and I don't believe that because I shot one with a 410 and my cousin with a 22, and I'm pretty sure it died. So I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. I'll go more into that tomorrow. I think y'all will enjoy that. Yeah, I've been within 3 foot of one, if maybe not closer, probably half dozen times. My boys were pulling blankets out last night we had a small cold front come through, and they were freezing to death. And I was like, open the windows. I was outside in my shorts. I enjoy it. Yeah, the Army's pretty particular on who they take anymore. Things keep going the way they're going, though. They may take anybody that can fog a mirror. That's the scary thing. The world's a scary place right now, and I sure worry a lot about my boys. I call them my boys. Well, all of them my boys to me. You'll see them in the video. I take that little Hunter and my little nephew Logan with me everywhere I go. I can take them everywhere they let me. Yeah, I love the snow, Deadpools. I'm like a big kid. Get the four wheeler out and it's time to play. I'm not sure what that is, Bob. A red diamond in World War II. I have a friend that landed on Normandy Beach, D-Day, and he has a Medal of Honor. He's passed away now, but they have a big thing about him in the museum. His name was Ernest Ship. Best, one of the best men I ever met. Really good guy. When you all go catfishing, what's your favorite bait to use whenever you go catfishing in the fall? Do y'all have a favorite bait? I talked to my son earlier, my oldest son, trying to get him to go camping. I appreciate that, Robert. Just train, train, train. That's the best thing you can do. I've never used white onion for catfish dipple. I like cut bait, cut perch, shrimp. I use chicken, uh, pretty much anything. Gizzard, anything that stinks. Wow, that's amazing, Bob. Luckily, we don't have crabs here. Well, not in our lake anyway. Yeah, that's right, James. And flatheads love. I had one, oh man, last year made me sick. I threw a big old perch out, started stripping line off my pole. I engaged it, and when I engaged it, he kept taking drag, kept taking drag. He took every bit of my line to the end of my reel, popped it like a 22, and it actually warped me across my side where the line hit me. It hurt so bad. I don't know what hurt worse though, the line hitting me or my feelings. I hated losing that fish. You know that was a monster catfish. It hurt bad. Yeah, I've used gizzards before. I haven't had as much luck on gizzards as I have other things. It seems like the chicken works better than the gizzards. Largemouth bass. I use rooster tails. I like to use worms. They say chartreuse is a good color and pink. They say you cannot go wrong with either two of those. I know, James. Does that make you sick when they do that? It's like, what was that? What was that? Yeah, Robert. I don't know why they say pink is like a natural attractant to these to the fish. I don't know if it's the color or if it how it glistens in the water, how it shines, or what it does. They say it's like a natural. I don't know, like a natural color that they like. Looks like Kaylee finally made it back for the end.
Hi guys.
But chartreuse is supposed to be really, really good. I think the biggest trick to catfish is patience. I've seen mostly steam, but you thought that was something that just. I've used a bait before that, man, them things just eat up. They would not leave it alone.
Hi Robert.
Hi, Karen. Ah, James, that'd drive me crazy. That'd make me sick. I'd hate to fight one that long and not be able to see it. At least even get a look at it.
Hi James.
Who's dad, Robert? Oh, me, I guess. I appreciate the comment. I try. Yeah, well, I've thrown a cast net and done that before, but here in Oklahoma, they got some really weird rules, laws. If you catch one in a net and it's a game fish, you have to throw it back. If you foul hook them or snag them, you got to throw them back. Game warden catches you, it's like, I think, $500 a fish. Sit down. I mean, I plan on going out early in the morning, sun up, setting the jugs, and then running them tomorrow evening. The battery is charging. Yeah, I'll be out early. I don't know if Kaylee will get up. I'm gonna try her,
Might.
but I'm talking like 4:30. I want to be down early.
I might as well just stay up.
Mom might even ride down there with us in the morning while we go set the jugs at sun up. Have to try to talk her into it. That way she can play with the little rowdy boys.
Kaylee, are you ready to hold the record again this year? Heck yeah.
The only reason she holds the record is because we haven't even been fishing. I can't get her to go. See, they keep me out of the water. They catch a fish and they're like, "No, I don't want to fish. I don't want to go." That's how they keep the record.
Excuses.
That's how they. But we'll see. I'm just starting now. See, I got a boat and a motor now. I'll show them. That's how I like to fish.
Yeah, we'll sink your boat.
Elkhart, Indiana. Hello, Kelly. Next jug video is going to be soon, James. Like I said, we're going to go set them in the morning, and then we'll run them tomorrow evening, and then of course I'll edit them and get them out just as fast as I can. We got a live tomorrow night too at 8 o'clock, so I'll have to go run them a little earlier to be back for that live for the other channel. I love night fishing too, Bob. Also, you can always get up, get a big breakfast, go run the lines, come back, and then take a nap and go back that night. Hey, Sheldon, good to see you.
Hi.
It's funny we keep getting people coming in here, but for some reason YouTube is not counting it. They've left me at 14, 14, 14, and we've got new people here, so up to their shenanigans. So if y'all want to see, I guess, us do a catch, clean, cook on the lake, give us, let's see, give us a high five. And if y'all want to see us do it, we'll do it. Of course, I'll probably have to be the one to do it because I'm the only one who'll catch the fish, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Mom's talking smack in the background saying she can outcook me any day.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying, yeah, they want to see a catch, clean, cook on the lake. Hey, Keith. I'll probably have to be the one to cook it. That'll be the...
Just clean it right. You'll be all right.
Looks like there's a lot of people want to see us do that on the lake.
Yeah. Cassie wants to.
We'll get Kaylee to clean it, and I'll cook it.
Right, touching that.
Robert, I haven't done that yet. I have out alone, but not with the kids. I have a little cooker I bought too. I'm wanting to try out, and a little cast iron skillet. I have to make some like catfish chunks for the kids, like little chicken nuggets. They'll love that. Yeah, James, I've caught a few flatheads in the day, but mostly at night. Yes, I agree, Sheldon. Do any of y'all eat the caviar out of the fish?
Oh, I don't like the movie Anaconda. The thing freaks me out. Well, the guy that got
Make a salad, Paul.
regurgitated, yeah.
I agree, Robert. I think catfish is the best fish ever. That's what I told Mom was talking about it today. I said, you offer me a fish out of the ocean or anywhere, and I'll turn it down for a piece of fried catfish.
See, Cassie doesn't blame me.
That's city girls.
Whatever.
Cassie's city girl. Sheldon, I hear that. Hey, James. I know what I want to ask you guys too. Have any of y'all ever ate a sandhill crane? I want to try one of them. They say they taste like a ribeye. If they do, I want to be hunting sandhill crane all the time. You might be related to her, Bob. I wouldn't tell too many people I was related to Cassie, though. He said Spook Potatoes never ate a crane either. James said he's not into their rich people food. That's about the rich people's food we get around here is catfish and crawfish,
Crab.
crab every now and then. We're going to have crab and lobster. Let's see, 4th of July, we're going to have crab and lobster. And yeah, Halloween. I don't even know what holiday I'm talking about.
You said July.
But Halloween, we're going to have crab, we're going to have lobster, crawfish. And then we're going to make, I'm doing sugar cookies with the boys. They're going to decorate those. And I'm doing a Oreo chocolate chip log. And then I'm doing a chocolate chip pie. I don't know if Kaylee's making anything or not. She never got back to me.
Yeah, I'll try to make a pumpkin pie.
So she may be cooking. But I want to definitely get the boys. I'm sure they're going to have it all over them. I've got gel ordered to decorate with and everything. Spook tater balls that are ribeye of the sky. Yeah, that's what they say. Here. That's what I meant. Yeah, caviar. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to try it either. Maybe scramble it in your pan like scrambled eggs or something with some butter. I don't know.
Do you like German food?
I don't know if I've ever ate German food. I would love to try it. I am German. I'd love to try some German food. I tried some Greek food and I really liked it. I thought it was really good. That sounds really good, Bob. Yep, Sheldon's bragging about the cool weather. He knows I like cool weather.
Yeah, we had a cool day yesterday.
Yep, I am German. Let's see, I'm German, Cherokee, Irish. I think I'm Polish too.
No, you're not. You just act like it.
I think I am.
You're not Polish.
Are we
Uh,
French too, or no? Dutch.
Dutch, I
No,
think,
French.
Yeah,
or
French.
French.
Told you.
Mom says Dutch. She says French. I'm one of the two.
It's French.
It's French.
Thibault. I'm a Thibault.
I agree, Sheldon. I love Cajun seasoning. I'm getting ready to get me some slap your mama here in a minute. She don't stop. Ginger rabbit. I'd like to try that, James. Hey, you can send me a recipe on how to do that to my email, abnormalinvestigation77@gmail.com. I don't have one set up for this yet. I need to, but you can send it to that if you want to. And I'm going to rabbit hunt this year, so I'll try that. You got to try. I'm not even going to try to say that. Windsor Schnitzel, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is either. You can send that to my email too, and I'll try that. German, a little bit Apache, and Mexican. Yep. Robert Doyle. He's laughing. Well, guys, I think we've just about went over everything in this live tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night is going to be the abnormal live. We're going to go over a lot. I'm working on notes, some study points for it. Hopefully, we're going to be getting a video out to y'all jugging tomorrow. Going to be working on that. I will post an update to the Facebook page to let you know if we caught any, if there's going to be a video or anything coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you that showed up tonight. Like I said, we'll keep doing the lives on here as long as they keep turning out okay. Tonight was 14, I think, was the highest. So we'll just see where it goes from here. Yes, it'll be on YouTube, The Right Life. And we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock if you're going to be on that live. And until next time, guys, God bless.
God bless.
Be careful, and we'll catch you on the next one.